G'day, Andrew from Jim's Building Inspections, coming to you from sunny Mulberry today. So we've got some brickwork here. So it's the new standards AS 3700 state that brick perps now. So perp joints are the upright joints. These are the perp joints, these are the bed joints, right? So the new standards, they used to say minimum 5mm, maximum 15mm, maximum of 8mm difference in one wall. So if you had one down to 5mm, you're only allowed to go up to 13mm in that wall, okay? But the smallest was 5, the biggest is 15. Now, because the size of bricks, the length of the bricks are so random nowadays, that they're allowed to go up to 20mm, okay? So it can make a wall look pretty shitty if we have a look here. So and the bed joints are allowed to be 10mm plus or minus 3mm, right? So we've got some bed joints, we've got some perp joints here like this here. You know, that's not going to be covered, that's going to be seen. So, you know, the brickies could just do a nice neat notch around them. No, they just cut the whole bricks, right? So that's one thing there that may be an issue. But have a look at this, come and have a look at this mortar here. It's not been tooled properly at all, okay? They haven't ironed it properly. It's called ironing when you come along with your metal raker and you're raking these out, and it looks freaking terrible, you know. These joints here are, you know, that's 20mm rod on 20mm, okay? And the minimum, luckily the minimum here is about 10mm. Reason being, the carpenter has not set this well. The steel frame manufacturer hasn't set this window up in the right position, right? We've got a 20mm gap there. Alright, so they're going to put a flashing there, which is fine, but consequently the bricky has done what we call stretcher bonding, stretch these out to make them as big as we can. Right, over here, right, so this is the alfresco, this is someone's alfresco. They've got to sit out here, they're going to sit here and, you know, eat outside, have a few drinks with their friends. They're going to look at this every day. 20mm over there, have a look at this here. You know, lucky if it's 5mm, right? Lucky if it's 5mm, I've got that, 5mm. So you got 5mm there, you know, you got 20mm over there. Same section of wall, so. And just have a general look at that. It's just messy as buggery. Now, yeah, it needs a brick wash. I know what you're going to say. We're coming back to inspect this later on, so we're going to know all about it. But you got some bed joints here. Have a look at the bed joint here. You know how messy it is. Bricks nowhere near lining up. That's 15mm. Okay. This one here, that's 10. We've got some real small ones here. Where were they? There we go. That one there. That's 9. All right. So we've got 9 and 15 in the same wall. But it just looks freaking terrible. Come around here. Have a look at this. I don't know what he's doing here. He's making these little butter edges, you know, pudding face edges. I've never seen that before, but anyway. So this is an articulation joint, so that needs to be corked with sealant later, but that's not meant to have mortar there, right? That foam should come all the way up and then that should be corked later. And I've got this though. This is the icing on the cake. Have a go at this, would you? This is a sill. That's the window. A flashing's going to go in there. All right. So that's continuing. The window continues through to there by way of flashing. All right. My God, this brain surgeon has put a normal brick in. Have a go at that. So you got all these perp joints lining up, which is not allowed. You know, they're meant to have bond in them. So yeah, this is one of the worst brick jobs I've seen in a long, long time. I'm not even going to get the level out and show you how far the level they are. But come out here also. One more thing. Right, new laws state that these, I think it used to be 15, now the perp joints must be within 20mm of each other. Okay, look how far different that is to that one. Have a go at that. Hey, would you accept that in your ass? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, okay, so there's a bit of work to do now. These walls are exterior walls, right? So, boundary walls, this client's never going to see it, the neighbour might see it, but there's probably going to be a wall here anyway. So but it's very important, the front door, the alfrescos around the garage are done properly, okay? So I really get anal on those sorts of things. So whether the bricky wants to fit, whether the builder wants to knock the bricks down or whether they want to render those walls, sometimes, you know, that's a acceptable solution. That's not up to me, that's up to the builder and the client. So that's end of part 1 of Sunny Mulberry. Let's move on to part 2.